of tradition, the joy of sharing. Start your year right, deliciously. Order today at honeybake.com.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. And skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack at the place you already came back to. And wearing your shoes the whole there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can. And you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Michelle Smallman here. Do you want to be at the draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin? Travel Wisconsin is sending 10 lucky fans and a guest to the draft. Experience the thrill of the draft firsthand and make memories that will last a lifetime. Don't wait. Enter Travel Wisconsin's Dream Draft. Visit travel.com/draft to learn how you can win a trip to experience the biggest moment of the season. Epic moments that become lifelong memories are waiting to be discovered across Wisconsin. Terms and conditions apply.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Today is a severe day as we are tracking a strong cold front that brings the possibility of all modes of severe weather. Can't roll out an isolated tornado or two to go along with those very breezy winds, heavy downpour, and the potential for some hail. Right now, the main timing of this will be through the mid-morning hours. Showers already starting to pop up at 7, 8, 9 o'clock before it tries to clear out of here as we get into the afternoon hours, just leaving around scattered activity. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. Wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
It is Ruskin and Zach. No Zach. Ruskin and DQ. And the Texters. All here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Here we go. Ready to go on this exciting basketball night with Arkansas and Vanderbilt. Late night with John Calipari tonight at Venerable Memorial Gym in Nashville. It's a 9 o'clock tip or thereabouts, probably later than that if we know TV. So put the coffee on. Get the Zen ready. We're going to need to be buzzing tonight at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Stay up through this thing. DQ, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You got the Zen ready for tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Gonna need it. Gonna need something to stay awake.
Stay focused.
That's right, yeah. You got to have laser-sharp focus on basketball. Take all those notes. A very special welcome to our MBI Platinum members who joined us before the show even started. Thank you so much for your patronage here on Ruskin and Tech. We will continue throughout the day on YouTube, so you can check that out naturally on YouTube. Our number on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline is 877-377-6963. Now, that works for a text or a call. You can use it either way. I think you know the drill by now, but occasionally some people do not know the drill. But you can
We
text
still get
or
a
call.
lot of texts on our other number.
Oh, we do?
Every day.
What do they say?
Sometimes they're good. They just follow along with the show.
Oh, I see.
So like normal,
Sometimes
but they're
good.
texting the wrong number still.
I see. Old habits. That's old habits. That's what it is. Yeah, we're all under one big happy phone number now, so you can quit texting the other number. I wonder what happens if you call the other number.
I think it doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't? Does that lady talk and say, like, your call cannot be...
Yeah, I think it's a dead number now.
Oh,
and it was the day we stopped using, the day we switched over. The phone became dead.
It's a bummer. Too bad. I'm trying to figure out what 4005 could have been. Because 0 is not a letter. I don't know. Could have been anything. Because usually, like, it might spell something out or something. 4005 is just 4005. Nope. It's like, this is the number we got. There you go. No. Anyway, Mr. Pibb wants to know, nap, nicotine, or caffeine after the show?
You have to do all three. In that order.
Yes, yes, and yes. Right. Yes, yes, and yes. No. That's what you have to do there. Goonie wants us to do a poll on who's going to stay up. Funny you should mention that, Booney. That might be one of the polls we get to coming up here in just a little bit. I started unblocking people early. I forgot Phil was on the whole time today.
Yeah.
So I started unblocking. So sorry about that, Phil.
Sorry, Phil.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because usually he's gone when there's a baseball game, but he's not doing the baseball
game. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's in South Carolina. So sorry about that. Rhett feels bad. He's texting in. Rhett feels bad. Whoever gets the old number. I don't know if the number will accept texts. It'll be funny to see if they take texts. And what happened? Who used to have this number? It's crazy. You ever wonder about that? I don't know. I haven't gotten a wrong number yet on this phone.
Oh, really?
I used to get them all the time for a long time on the old number. So this might actually be a new phone number. I don't know.
I've had my phone number for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
So I used to at the very beginning get wrong numbers, but I haven't in a long time.
Yeah. I changed my number because in 2004, I guess you could call it getting doxxed in 2004. Someone I didn't want got my number and was bothering me.
Just one person?
Yeah, and you couldn't block numbers then on your phone like you can now. Now it's easy. You just block them. That's it. But you couldn't block a phone number then. So I said, well, you know what? I'll get another number.
Was it a listener?
Sort of. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a listener. It wasn't a woman or anything.
Yeah.
No. It was a listener. Maddie just called the old number and it just rings and rings and rings and rings and rings. People are trying to... Guys, stop calling the old number. It doesn't work. We told you that. Stop doing it. You'll need something to do. Crunch the numbers on this bracket for us. What's going to happen? If Arkansas loses tonight, is it done? Do they need to go on a run in Nashville next week? How important is this game tonight? Do you care? It's another thing. Have you mustered up the courage to get hurt one more time, potentially, by John Calipari and his first basketball team at Arkansas? No Thero tonight. He is out again with the knee problem. So it's a my team's on the court situation once again. And I think we all know what that means, given what happened last week with Texas. You not only need Nelly and Z to score, but you need Brazil and Adu to score. Now, Adu scored the other day. He gave you 10. That's enough from him. Brazil gave you nothing again. Gave you 2 points in the South Carolina. And Z struggled with foul trouble. So that's what you got to do. What if Boogie comes back? Is that on anybody's radar either?
You want him back now.
Back
You need him back.
because it doesn't seem like Thero's coming back.
I don't think. You said he's going to California
That's what they said last week.
to go to a doctor.
Yeah, a second opinion.
There's not time for him to come back.
Right.
I mean, this is speculating, but there doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of time left.
There aren't a lot of 2-week knee injuries. There's a lot
Yeah.
of 6 to 8 or longer knee injuries. So, I guess it's possible. But there are rumors floated around that he is done, but the university has not confirmed any of that. They usually wait and do that about 5 minutes before tip-off when they have news like that. Just hope it gets lost in translation, or shows like ours don't have time to pontificate about what that means. But anyway, getting a lot of reminders that Nick Smith Jr. went to California for knee management. I do remember that.
This is different though, because
We like Thero.
You see, yeah, and he was playing most of the season.
Yeah, he wasn't in a squabble over NIL payments.
Yeah,
Allegedly, that's not what was happening with Thero. No, I don't even know who the doctor is he saw out in L.A. Either of them, Smith or Thero. I don't know. It sounded like Dr. James Andrews or whoever the reigning orthopedist is. Anyway, it's different because we like Thero. That's why it's different. So we'll see how this goes tonight without another key contributor, your top scorer on the team, not playing tonight. I thought this was funny when I read the notes. They did a whole blurb on the good things in the Missouri-Texas game, and then they did a blurb on how everything went bad against South Carolina. And then they put in here the positives from South Carolina.
What were the positives?
The positives were South Carolina. I will read them to you because there are 3. All right? Here are the positives. These are in the Arkansas game notes, okay? You can look this up online. The Arkansas game notes. The positive from South Carolina. 1, after scoring 14 first-half points, Arkansas scored 39 second-half points and shot 42.9% from the field in the half.
Okay.
2, in the final 6:05, Arkansas outscored South Carolina 22-6.
That's true. They went on a big run,
including a 15-2 run with a 13-0 spurt. I don't know why we need all that. It's a 22-6.
15-2 run.
15-2 is fine, yeah. 3rd, Arkansas had 7 assists on its 12 made baskets in the second half. Those are the positives from the South Carolina game. I also, when a game is that bad, I also like to add this positive of 0 fatalities. Nobody died. That's a positive. I mean, nobody. People may have broken some televisions, some nerves were fried, but nobody passed on. So that's good. Going to Memorial Gym tonight. Arkansas is 8-8 there since joining the league. And the last coach to win there was Musselman back in 2021. 92-71. That 2019 game is famous because that's the game where that person ran onto the court and flipped off Manny Watkins, I think. Or was that 20? I don't remember when that was. May not have been 19. It was a Mike Anderson team. And it may not have been Manny Watkins. The texters know. They know all this stuff. John texting in. Positive number 4. Jonas had more than 0 points. Yes, he had 10. He had 10. That is positive number 4. Did we check a time when at 7 minutes to go, Cal said, I want to be out here in 10 minutes? Did they pull that off? Did the game end 10 minutes after that in real time?
I don't know. I think yes. I think Cal said in the press conference, because he said at the 7-minute mark, he said he wanted to be in the locker room in 10 minutes. And he told him again at the 3-minute mark, I want to be in the locker room in 5 minutes.
So that would be on base.
And I think in the press conference, he said they did that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, That's positive number 5. The coach wanted to leave in 10 minutes, and
They did.
they left in 10 minutes. Very punctual. I appreciate that. All right. So it's all going down tonight in Nashville at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 on the East Coast. Luckily, Nashville's not in the Eastern Time Zone. But, all those Vanderbilt fans, they don't want to have to stay up too late and watch their team. Vanderbilt's something like 6-2 at home in conference play, and they've knocked off some heavy hitters there. So that's another added layer to this whole thing. Is this is not a fait accompli by any stretch of the imagination. You can't roll the ball out there and it's going to be easy peasy by any stretch. I'm pulling up their stats here to see who they got at home, because I forget all these team names and stuff. I can't remember anything anymore. Let's see here. They got Tennessee at home. They got Kentucky at home. They beat Texas. That's not anything. Arkansas beat Texas. They beat Ole Miss. They beat A&M. So, yeah. They are 6-2 at home in conference play. And they are giving up 80 points a game, which should be interesting because Arkansas doesn't score a lot. So the stage is set. This is a big one. They're in right now, Vanderbilt. They're on kind of the 8-9 line with some of the projections. So if they lose, they're probably out. And Arkansas probably swaps with them.
You think?
Maybe. I don't know. It kind of seems that way, though. You think they'd both stay in if no matter what the outcome is tonight?
I think no matter what the outcome, Vanderbilt is still going to be in.
Okay.
I mean, they're at that 20 wins mark already.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Arkansas is reaching for.
And it also seems like to me there's like layers. Like Vanderbilt is in the tournament. If they were to fall, they'd go down to the last 4 in and be in one of those play-in, those 11 seed games.
Yeah.
Where Arkansas is now. If Arkansas won, maybe they could get out of the play-in and sneak into, maybe the 8-9 line or something like that. But then maybe Vanderbilt slides back into the first 4. Plus, you have to keep up with all the other stuff going on around a conference. What does Georgia do? They're an 11 seed. If they lose at South Carolina tonight, do they slide out? What happens with Oklahoma? They're out right now. Texas is out. Texas plays tonight at Mississippi State. That's the game before the Arkansas game on the SEC network. So it's not just like you can't just look at one thing. You have to kind of look at all of it and see how it shakes out. I guess on Thursday when everybody's played the same amount of games, and then you set the scene going into Saturday. But if nothing else, you need a win because the last time you played, it just looked awful. Awful performance. So you want that just for that sake.
Yeah.
And I don't think
you need to have it. It needs to be a kind of a good win too.
I don't think you can play well and lose and that works. Like I think this has to be a win.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can get away with that. Like against Auburn, they played well but they didn't win. Okay, well that was they were there. It's fine. It's an acceptable performance.
Yeah.
Not with this. I think tonight it's got to be a win.
And I don't trust them with close games anymore. It just there's too much going on for them. Too much working against them whenever it gets close.
Right.
And sometimes they do pull it off, but I don't know.
Let's see. I'm going to look up in close in games by 5 or less, let's just say. All right, they beat Texas. They lost to Alabama by 4. So that's 1-1. They lost to Oklahoma by 3, so that's 1-2. Beat Georgia by 3, so that's 2-2. Lost to LSU 2-3. So 5 games decided by 5 points or less in the conference, and they're 2-3 in them.
Yeah.
So that's something. Obviously, neither team is ranked tonight, so that's that doesn't factor into this thing at night. Arkansas is 3-6 on the road this year too. By the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
2-6 in the league away from Bud Walton Arena, but they're only 4-4 at home, which may be the way things go, especially when they're going to corporatize the crowd and make it a wine and cheese. A meeting of the Pinnacle Country Club rather than Razorback fans in there moving forward. So I don't know how often, you're going to see a team have no losses or 1 losses at Bud Walton Arena.
Yeah.
Given the makeup of the crowd starting next year. But 4-4 this year in the crowd. All right. We'll be back here with more coming up. The Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Check on the poll questions coming up. Lots of stuff to get into here. Arkansas and Vanderbilt. The only gym I want to visit in the SEC I haven't been to. Memorial Gym.
It's a weird one.
I know.
Kind of looks like a nice high school gym.
Or an auditorium.
Yeah.
Like you'd watch a student production of Bye Bye Birdie there or something. It's an odd place.
There definitely needs to be a stage somewhere in that gym.
There is, yeah. And curtains. They need more curtains in there. They don't have enough curtains. We'll come back on ESPN Arkansas after this.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Fan. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Vuelvo yo te traje. Pago allá el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. Aquí están mis anormales. Tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' las nenas nuevas, pa' los nenes, pa' la tía.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN
Now, learn about exciting advancements in regenerative treatments that can give you long-lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Get your free consultation today. Call QC Kinetics. That's QC Kinetics. Here's the phone number.
Call now, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Clad status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Empower. Nick bought a new guitar, a 62 American Classic Electric. Does he know how to play? No. But Nick's Empower investment account has performed well. He got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risks. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This is a really good guitar solo.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on annual retirement contributions. With Robinhood Gold, the perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas. This is Jesse, one of the AFA certified automated gate installers here at Thomas Fence. If you're looking for a seamless way to add security, convenience, and style to your property, we've got you covered with our custom gate automation services. We create gates that match your vision, and our team of talented designers, welders, and installers ensure your project is an experienced hands. Call us today at 479-636-4732 or visit thomasfencear.com to get started. Thomas Fence, where quality, innovation, and expertise open the door to possibility.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
We are back for a bit, maybe longer. 877-377-6963 is how you can join us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. It is Ruscin and Zach, DQ and I here. Zach is off most of the week except Thursday. That makes sense. Everybody got that? Good. So that's the lineup, and we'll be here holding things down in the meantime. DQ is here with the poll questions. Then we're going to try something new here a little bit later on. But DQ with the polls.
There is a game tonight.
There is, yes. There is. That's right.
Arkansas,
Forgive
will
me.
you make the
How can I forget Bob?
In them wacky uniforms with the pigs with horns and
did I hear you say you were playing a game today with the home crowd yelling, woo, pig suey?
Hey, those pigs may be hogs, but they're kosher to me. Capiche?
9 o'clock tonight. Radio pregame at 8:30. Will there be a postgame? Yes. And we're fired up about it.
Ruskin is doing the post game.
Yes, I am.
He's super excited.
I am. I'm ready to get the nap going and get ready. Pregame. Got to prepare for these sorts of things.
Okay.
And you see, here's the problem. Here's something that see, Zach would have a problem with this, but I don't. See, since I won't be in bed till probably 2, it'd be very annoying for someone to text me at, say, 6:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That won't be a problem because none of these people have my phone number.
You know, I will say, because we were talking about Zach getting texts and stuff.
Yeah.
I woke up one morning at like 7 or so.
Yeah.
Zach had sent me an email,
Ooh.
forwarded me an email at 2:45
Wow.
that morning.
Well, that's his middle of the night pee.
Yeah. The
Very
email was
productive,
sent
apparently.
to him at like 4 p.m. the previous day.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering why he had to do that at that moment.
I don't know. Before the polls, let me give people the information that they seek. Some gambling information here. Arkansas is getting 7.5 tonight against Vanderbilt. Remember, no Theoro for Arkansas tonight. So yes, 7.5 tonight. And I don't know. The BPI says Arkansas's make it up 42% to win the game. How's that sound? That work for everybody?
Sounds good.
Okay, all right, great. We strive for accuracy. The BPI says Arkansas has a 40% chance to win the game. I was close.
That's pretty close.
That's close. Ballpark it. 4-degree guarantee. All right. Now the polls with DQ.
Okay, your poll questions. If you're at a vendor event, craft fair, farmer's market, art-related thing,
Yes.
do you play guess the price when you pick something up?
I do not.
57% of people said yes. I especially love playing guess the price when it's anything pottery related.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you say, oh, here's a cup, a mug. Probably $20. No.
Higher?
At least $45. A minimum of $45 for any homemade pottery.
This is coming off as very anti-farmers market.
I'm not anti-farmers
Okay, all right.
market. I
Just
am
saying.
anti-pottery, I guess.
You're anti-pottery.
It's really expensive.
Did you do pottery in school, like in art class?
No,
You didn't do that?
it wasn't required to
We
take
did that.
any art class when I was in high school.
I had no ability. So I made a series of paperweight and ashtrays.
My sister did take ceramics, and I have a bunch of ashtrays from that.
That's all you can do because it requires like very little ability, which
Yeah.
I have little ability. You just have to curl up the edges and make the middle flat, and boom, you got an ashtray. Throw it in the kiln, and boom.
Did you even paint them?
Sometimes we did paint them, yes. Yes. But they were always like maybe I painted them blue one time, but I don't remember like very exciting colors. Like
okay.
they were like very clay-like colors, like a beige
Oh,
or a tan. And then that one time I remembered the blue.
sad colors.
It was it was not a. And our art teacher, my God, DQ, she must have been 110 years old. She was not very young and inspired to talk about art. It was more about keeping us quiet for 45 minutes.
Oh, that's kind of the worst, though.
Yeah, it was bad.
I do have this ashtray that she made me, and she made it in the shape of a flower, and then she painted flowers on it. It was actually nice, but Kenna is a little bit more artsy than I am.
Yes. Okay.
Have you ever been fired from a job?
No.
Your options. Yes, and I deserved it. Yes, and I didn't deserve it. or no, I'm perfect. 51% of people said no, I'm perfect.
Oh, boy. Wow.
25% of people were honest and said yes, and I deserved it. And 23% said no, I didn't deserve it. Or, sorry, yes, and I didn't deserve it. I think you put some up. Do you crumble crackers in your soup?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
All soups?
Yes. Yep.
Chicken gnocchi?
I've never had that.
Oh. Okay. 65% of people said yes.
All right. Crumblers. Let's go. Crumblers of the world.
Do you plan on staying up late for the Razorback game tonight? 65% of people said going to bed.
Yeah.
34% did say I am staying up late. And when you boil pasta and need to drain it, do you use a strainer or just pour it out very carefully?
A strainer?
I'm lazy sometimes.
Oh, my.
I'm
You got to
lazy.
use the colander.
Yeah, the colander, strainer, whatever you call it.
I have 2 of them, I think.
We have 3. And it's just I'm a little lazy about it sometimes. If I'm feeling risky and I know I at least maybe have more pasta than I need, I will, with my best ability, try to just get the water out with the spoon,
Now,
tipping it.
I think I told you what I did one time is we've got one of these pasta pots with the holes in the top so you could strain it.
Yeah.
Well, the lid wasn't on secure, so I ended up pouring the whole thing in the sink. So I had to start over from 0.
Yeah.
And I will not use that feature again. I'm using tried and true colander from now on.
I have had a moment where I forgot to put the strainer in the sink.
Oh.
So then I just poured all of the pasta down the drain. But yeah, sometimes I'm just lazy and you have to wash it, and those things are a pain to wash because it seems like you can never get the soap out of it. So
Use the dishwasher.
no,
What?
not on that.
Why not?
It's too big, and that's a waste of space.
Okay.
There are certain things that it's just not worth putting in the dishwasher.
What about this? Crock pot. You go liner or no liner?
I don't have a crock pot.
Okay, well, then never mind.
I also don't trust crock pots because
one of the most reliable pieces of kitchen technology we have.
I don't know. The idea of having something plugged in and cooking all day long.
That's right, low and slow. That's right.
I
got something crocking right now.
What?
A roast, carrots, potatoes.
Is anybody home?
Nope, with the dogs. I bet it smells delicious. I did this one of the days I did the show there during the snow, and I'd walk downstairs and it'd be like, "Oh, smell good." I was proud of myself.
No, I don't trust it.
You don't trust crock?
Do you use the plastic liner? You're not supposed to.
Well, I use the liner because I don't like to clean the crock pot itself because it's too big to put in the dishwasher. That's why I thought of that, because you said the strainer is too big for the.
I think the plastic is bad for you.
Oh well.
I think.
What
you're
else
not-
is-
I don't think you're supposed to put.
Add that to the list. Add that to the list.
No, it's just. I don't trust anything enough to have it plugged in and cooking.
All day?
Yeah. Especially where I live.
What if you had what if you had one of these morning jobs and you like preset your coffee pot and it would just start up in the morning?
I would never do that.
You would. All right.
I have this horrible fear of something catching on fire.
Okay.
And anything I unplugged the air fryer and the toaster, and I make and the lamps and stuff. I'm not risking it.
And then yet, in spite of that, what happened? A flood. Not a fire, a flood. So you've kept the fire away, but the water, not so much.
Those are your rules. Go touch grass.
We got a text earlier from Sauce Fawcett. By the way, Ty's on our text line responding to people. So if you're getting a response, it's not us. It's Ty. Sauce Fawcett points out positive thing number 5 from the South Carolina game. Brazil did not score for the other team. That is true.
True.
That is true. That is also very true. Yeah, the Razorbacks' chief competition tonight is sleep. Well, it is. What are you going to choose, sleep or watch the game? That's the deal. All right, we'll be back in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. They hit that line now. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Winter might be downtime for some, but it's uptime for savings at WT Equipment in Springdale. For a limited time, choose between 0% financing or cash back offers on New Holland Workmaster Utility Series tractors. Plus, enjoy New Holland's 60-month, 2,000-hour Premier Protection Plan, included at no extra cost. Don't miss out on these winter-exclusive deals. Available now through March 31st. WT Equipment in Springdale. Call them at 442-8284. All right, we're going to try something new here and see how this goes. Because we don't give you a lot of sports, we're going to try a Sports Center update to give you some sports. 90 seconds with everything you need to know. It's Ruscin and Zach. Here's Christine Lisi with your Sports Center update.
This is Sports Center.
I'm Christine Lisi. Saquon Barkley's been rewarded by the Eagles. 2-year, $41 million extension, reports ESPN's Adam Schefter, making him the highest paid running back in NFL history and the first 20 million plus per year running back. Cowboys and defensive tackle Osa Odighizuwa agreed on a 4-year, $80 million deal, $58 million guaranteed. NBA Mavericks got the news on Kyrie Irving they'd feared. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the star guard and team's best overall player this season will miss the remainder of the season with a torn ACL. ESPN NBA analyst Kendrick Perkins.
It is not the end of the world for him. The doctors that the league have and the technology that you have, yes, I understand it's an ACL, but Kyrie will be back. He will be back stronger. One of the most mental tough guys that we've ever been around when it comes to putting in the hard work and approaching the game of basketball. Kyrie will be just fine.
Irving, $43 million player option for next season. NHL Bruins captain Brad Marchand, week to week with an upper body injury.
Hey, it's your resident Super Bowl champ, Chris Candy, coming up Wednesday with NFL free agency less than a week away. I'll tell you the perfect landing spot for all the available players. It's unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind Newt's. Sponsored by 2 of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottage at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hogradio for details.
Pinnacle Grove Senior Living is an independent, assisted, and memory care community, offering amenities such as theaters for movies, libraries, cafe coffee shops, fitness center for exercise and wellness, heated indoor swimming pool, green space areas, dining room for restaurant and freestyle dining options, and many others. Come visit Pinnacle Groves today, located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 to schedule your Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. And skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can. And you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Ruscin and Zach Show will be live at the Teague Law Firm Thursday, March 6th from 2 to 6 p.m. as part of their official grand opening in their new office at 4201 West New Hope Road in Rogers. The Teague Law Firm has 30 years of experience in Northwest Arkansas. Robert and James will make sure you're taken care of. Sometimes families have disputes just like baseball teams. You need someone in your bullpen to help with guardianships, adoption, and child support. That's why you have the Teague Law Firm. Ruscin and Zach Show, Thursday, March 6th from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Teague Law Firm grand opening, 4201 West New Hope Road in Rogers.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Back at it here from the Crane Automotive Team studio. It's Ruscin and Zach with DQ and I today and the Texters. And most of the week, this is the lineup. And we appreciate you stopping by. John in Memphis has a text in, DQ. His mom is an amateur potter. Would you like a something from his mom, the amateur potter?
That would be cool.
Oh, so you want free pottery, but you don't want to pay $40 for a coffee mug.
Well, okay, would you pay $40 for a coffee mug?
What's on it?
Nothing.
Oh, probably
sometimes
not
sometimes it's glazed. Not always.
I need the glaze. Is it dishwasher safe?
No,
Oh,
of course not.
Well, that's not good. It's not good either. I need dishwasher safe stuff. Jamie is claiming you live a very fearful life.
Yeah,
You're not denying this.
I do.
When's the last time you were legitimately scared?
Legitimately?
Yeah.
I get kind of scared at night.
Do you have night terrors?
No.
Okay.
Well, whenever I was a freshman in college, someone tried to break into my house.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
And that kind of did some damage.
I would say so. Yeah, that's a problem there. I had a dream the other night that I come downstairs and Lady Gaga was staying in my house. She wasn't in the bedroom. She wasn't sleeping. She was in the kitchen, dead. Dead, laying down in the floor. Lady Gaga. That's the dream. That's it. I don't have anything to follow that up with. It's just,
she's one of those people that I don't know if she walked in, I would recognize her.
really?
I think every photo I've seen of her, she looks a little different. So that's pretty good that you were able to like muster up in a dream.
Is she tall?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. That's my dream. I was like, where is she? And we figured she was trying to get something out of the pantry, and she just
Then she just died.
died right there between the island and the stove.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I don't think I have famous people in my dreams very often, sadly.
Okay. John in Memphis, who may become a pottery guy. Unglazed pottery is a scam. It's that's his hot take on the whole pottery scene.
I have
A scam.
I do have one mug, and I think it was cheaper because it's for some reason half glazed, half just the clay or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have a handle, so it kind of burns your hand.
Yeah, that's so it's not that insulated either.
No.
They'll just buy coffee mugs from the store, I guess. I don't know. I'll buy ashtrays from the farmer's market. For all the cigarettes I smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Start to smoke.
Put your vape pods in them.
That's right, yeah.
Your empty ones.
Yes.
You want to know the worst thing about Zyn?
Please, I'm dying to hear this.
Okay.
Yes. What is it?
I don't Zyn, even though we talk about it all the time. So I do just want to say that. Someone in my life Zins.
Yes, the boy in the well.
Used to vape a lot. Now does this. It's significantly cheaper.
Is it worse?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We do. I've said this before, but we do gum check to make sure that there's not a hole. Make sure it's not eating a hole in his gums or teeth.
You need a resident periodontist to check the gums for you. Okay.
But people get lazy with the Zyn.
I see.
So you what happens is you put it on, in bed or something. You put it on the Zyn, whatever it's called, pouch thing, and then it'll fall off or it'll stick to stuff.
Oh.
And it's gross because it'll stick to anything. And so you find a Zyn I don't know.
On the table.
I found one on the shower wall one time. And I just said, get this out of here.
And that's what that is?
Yeah.
Like it's
a really recognizable, yeah.
What do you like? You chew it? Do you just let it sit there?
It just sits there.
Weird.
I don't know how long it lasts or anything.
Does it taste like mint?
There are different flavors.
Okay.
There's wintergreen.
Oh, okay.
And then there is a cinnamon one.
Ugh.
And I think a coffee flavored one, which would be weird.
Yeah. A little bit. We've probably said too much about it. No.
Yeah.
We're gonna get in
We're
trouble.
not endorsing it.
No. Please ask your doctor. See if that's right for you. Your doctor will say no. So there's okay. It is also I wanted to note this because I'm dying to know what the plans are. It is a Fat Tuesday, DQ. You know that?
Yeah. Mardi Gras this week.
Well, yeah, this is it. This is the big culmination. Because tomorrow is Ash Wednesday when you get the ashes and you start Lent for 40 days, right?
Yes.
So what do the young people do on Fat Tuesday? Do they still go out and just get hammered or what's a...
Probably.
Okay.
Some probably do.
Some do?
I don't.
You're not...
I've never celebrated Mardi Gras.
Staying in tonight?
Yeah.
Staying in?
They had the Mardi Gras parade in Fayetteville
That's right.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people will go and celebrate.
Yeah.
I think restaurants are having specials.
Yes.
I think Fish City Grill is having a special.
We love Fish City Grill. Yeah. Everybody's got specials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're not going any.
No.
Okay. It's disappointing. We live when none of us have lives. We're living vicariously here. You got to give us something.
I'm sorry, I don't have a life either.
Kenna doing anything fun?
She's at band practice right now, so but I don't know. But she's not 21 yet.
Oh well, then that could put a damper on. Okay. And then tomorrow's the big. Have you ever given up anything for Lent, even though you're not a Catholic?
I haven't.
I didn't know this was a thing until I came up here because
didn't
there
know-
aren't a lot of Catholics in Cersei. So.
I didn't know this was something everyone did, or not everyone, but the people who aren't Catholic give up something. Maybe I should.
Yeah. Maybe you should try new things for Lent, like crock pot.
I'd have to get one. Get like the Pioneer Woman crock pot.
There you
at
go.
Walmart.
My mom has that.
Really?
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Does she have all the kitchen stuff from her line?
Not all of it, but she's got a few things. And she had a. I don't think they use it anymore, but she had a big Rachel Ray like pasta pan to put the macaroni or the spaghetti in or whatever. She had that. But I just have a regular old, and I don't even think it's a crock pot brand. It's just a slow cooker. But
it's a brand?
Yeah, I think
an actual brand.
Yeah, it's like Band-Aid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's got the, I set it on low for 8 hours, and then after 8 hours, it goes to just warm, and it keeps stuff warm. That's how it works. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? Very good. Okay. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. Hey, win big money with the Dose Million Bracket Challenge at Twin Peaks. Go to TwinPeaksBracketChallenge.com and fill out your bracket before the tournament starts on March 20th. Enter for your chance to win $2 million and more epic prizes, including $50 gift cards to the top bracket from every lodge. TwinPeaksBracketChallenge.com. Sign up today. Twin Peaks, your favorite lodge. We'll be there on the first day of the tournament in Rogers, Twin Peaks.
It's Tuesday, March 4th. I'm Phil Reed. This year 4029 news update. Officials in Little Flock are keeping a closer eye on the weather after 2 tornadoes hit the area last year. The tornado in late May hit Little Flock and destroyed the City Hall building. In November, a tornado damaged several homes just down the road. You can head to our website, 4029tv.com, to find a list of local storm shelters. Arkansas State Police say they're investigating a homicide in Logan County. They say the victim is an 84-year-old man in Delaware, Arkansas, on River Mountain Road. Applications for Education Freedom accounts for the 2025 to 26 school year are now open for all eligible families in Arkansas, from the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between. Make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyers has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyers and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyers, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith or online at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
The Ruscin and Zach Show will be live at the Teague Law Firm Thursday, March 6th from 2 to 6 p.m. as part of their official grand opening in their new office at 4201 West New Hope Road in Rogers. The Teague Law Firm has 30 years of experience in Northwest Arkansas. Robert and James will make sure you're taken care of. Sometimes families have disputes just like baseball teams. You need someone in your bullpen to help with guardianships, adoption, and child support. That's why you have the Teague Law Firm. The Ruscin and Zach Show, Thursday, March 6th from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Teague Law Firm grand opening, 4201 West New Hope Road in Rogers. Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
In 2024, prostate cancer was the #1 most newly diagnosed cancer in Arkansas. That's why the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation has continued to raise awareness, provide screenings, and support men throughout Arkansas in their fight against prostate cancer for 25 years. The Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation is working now to secure sponsors for this September's Pigskins and Prostates Golf Tournament in Rogers. Remember, early screening and regular follow-ups with your physician can save your life. Go to arprostatecancer.org or call 501-379-8027 now.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell. KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
This is Ruscin and Zach on the Hit That Line Now app, powered by Taco Bell. Join us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lots going on we can discuss here in this particular edition of the show. DQ is not trustworthy of crock pots. We talked about that today. You can add that to the list. Got that going on. I saw something else here, and as usual, people are missing the mark on a conversation regarding college football. But that's the way it is. I mean, people still have a very surface, shallow view of this sport, and no one really cares to dig deeper and to find out more of the whys of what's happening. But Greg Sankey wants to go to 9 SEC games, possibly in 2026. I guess they could look at that. Maybe a little bit later than that. And then a 10th game. The Big Ten and the SEC had this big clandestine meeting, the meeting of the minds, not that long ago. And they were talking, in essence, how can we dominate this college football playoff and just screw everybody else and keep them out? No ACC teams, no Big 12 teams. How can we just make it us? And they want 8 of the 12 spots. Or if they go to 16, 8 of the 16 spots. Automatic. I don't think that should be the way that it is. I don't know if the right answer is automatically putting conference champions in, but automatically giving leagues just because they say so, giving them 4 spots each at the party is absurd to me, and it completely delegitimizes the efforts here. Completely. Have to have at least the appearance that this thing is on the up and up, and when you're going to give 75% of the two conferences, it just doesn't. It looks more of a sham than it already is. But the 9-game thing is going to happen because as good as the SEC on ESPN ratings were last year, and they were pretty good. The ABC, putting sometimes 3 games on ABC, they did very well. They did very well in their first year as the main over-the-air partner after many years with CBS having that 2:30 game and a couple of doubleheaders and some primetime games and the SEC title game. ABC and ESPN had it all this year, and the numbers were very good. In spite of the fact that I don't think the league was very good last year. I mean, I think you had some mid teams, but I don't think you had a great team last year for the SEC. It was not a vintage year. Maybe the league's a little watered down, adding 2 teams and going to 16 teams. Anyway, the 9 thing is going to happen, and I've said this for a long time. And it's actually something that they are doing that actually, believe it or not, benefits the fans. Now, let's be clear. It benefits them too. But it also benefits you. It's one less crummy game you're going to have to pay to watch at home. Maybe we get rid of these FCS games that are just a waste of everyone's time.
It gets rid of the one toward the end of the season that a lot of people have.
Right.
Like when they played, was it Louisiana Monroe?
Right, like in early November?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be playing a non-conference game late in the season.
No, you don't.
Nobody does.
Well, and here's the other thing. It's all based on television. November's a big ratings month for TV. One of the biggest. It kind of sets the mood for buys in the next year. So November's a big TV month. And the only thing people watch on live TV is sports, let's be honest. Sports are like if there's big news, and big news is irregular. So the only regular thing that people watch consistently live on TV or streaming, but they're watching it live in real time, is sports. People don't sit around and watch The Tonight Show or Saturday Night Live anymore in real time. It just doesn't work that way. But sports, it does. So there's value in that. And your TV partners clearly have already started the conversations about, hey, in November, we don't want to see Georgia play Georgia Southern or, Louisiana Monroe on this schedule. We need big games there too, because that's when we're really making the dough there. That's when it really counts to have big audiences in November. Also coincides with the biggest month of the college football season. Whereas Frank Broyles famously said they remember in November. It kind of sets the tone for the offseason or the postseason in a lot of cases. So the 9 league games is totally on TV because ESPN is going to go to them and go, oh, you want more money? Well, we want better games. So give us one better game. And, the revenue goes up. This is the same reason the NFL is going to go to 18 games and the Super Bowl is going to be the Sunday before President's Day. Because these media companies are about tapped out. So they need something in return. The just faucet of money that went to live sports rights in the 2010s is just about dried up. And now it's, we got to get something out of this too. And so they want more product. What can you give the TV people? Well, more, as we say, inventory or commercials to sell so they can make it back. So there's no doubt they're going to go to 9 league games. I don't know what the big hubbub is about here. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And the 10th game with the Big Ten is interesting. So you're guaranteed, as a college football fan, something you've never seen before. 10 pretty good games. At least in the SEC, you're not guaranteed this. Some of the other leagues that have already gone to 9 league games. And they get a 10th non-con that's a Power 4 team. You get that too. But in the SEC, you've never been guaranteed 10 good games in a season. Because you've always had just one or two just garbage. Arkansas's got one with, Alabama A&M this year? Nothing noteworthy will come out of that. Look what happened last year. They beat Arkansas Pine Bluff like 77-0 or something like that. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do any good for anybody. Except the, few $100,000 at the FCS school gets. So the 9-game thing's going to happen. It's just a matter of, will it be 26? Will it be beyond that? I don't think the playoff should expand. I don't think the playoff should have gone to 12. I think it should have stayed at 4 because we had a hard time finding 12. Same with the March Madness. It's hard to find 68 teams or 34 at-larges. You think we need to find 40? You think we can find 44 teams that should be in a tournament? It totally changes the discussion regarding the bubble. Like right now, we wouldn't be talking about Arkansas basketball. We'd be like, hey, when's the tournament start? So you further emphasize the tournament. The tournament does grow, but less people are paying attention in February. College football is going to expand. They've done nothing but done the move that is the greediest move at every step along the way. Go back to 1984 when they won the Supreme Court deal and got the TV stuff opened up. Every decision is based on greed. So they'll do it again. They'll do it again. All right, you can join us here at the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. Jamie wants to get you a coffee mug, DQ, that says one mistake. It's a callback.
That would be nice.
She does have a birthday coming up, folks. I'm just saying. She does have a birthday coming. Zach does too. I noticed in the cabinet you found some of the top secret, not top secret popcorn, but the
No, the Pop Weaver.
Pop Weaver,
That's
right.
the same box that Abner, I think it was Abner, got a while ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just has a lot of popcorn in it, so I haven't eaten all of it.
Yeah.
I have yet to see that in a store since it's been years since I've seen that brand in a store.
Yeah, we're going to have to find another, like, I don't know. If we went to one of these, like, really upscale grocery stores, would they have it?
No, because I think it's kind of a cheap popcorn.
Oh, they wouldn't do that?
No, and then the Whole Foods or something like that, they would have I don't want what they have.
Okay.
I want fake butter. Fake movie theater butter popcorn.
Chemicals. That's what we want.
I want a chemical popcorn.
We want chemical butter. That is what we demand.
I don't want all natural, lightly salted.
No. Lots of salt, lots of fake butter. All the things. That's what we demand. Yeah. I don't know where we could find another grocery store. Would Aldi have?
No, they have their own thing, I think.
10 box?
Have you ever been in there?
No.
It's odd.
Different?
It's different.
Okay. Built different? We're running out of grocery stores here. I mean, there's not a Kroger.
No.
Unless you go to like Russellville or something. Are we willing to go to Russellville for a popcorn pilgrimage?
I would be willing.
Is that what it
to
takes?
see.
What's it called?
It's called Pop Weaver.
Maybe it says on their website where it's sold.
Walmart used to have it,
And
then they
got
just
rid of
stopped carrying it or something.
it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, this is like products, and their website is very scientific. Like customers and growers, like it doesn't have a.
Oh.
It's not very. It's not the information I was looking for. We got to figure this out.
Well, we still have probably 12 bags of it.
Okay. But where can we find more of it? Is the question. Abner, do you know? Well, we'll look into the mystery now. Okay. It's almost 14 after the hour. I've come up with a solution to a situation like today. Okay. So, like, there's a baseball game going on, but you want to still enjoy your favorite program, us. We'll look at the screen. There you go. Hold on, I got to update this now. It's now the bottom
the
of
score.
It's now the bottom.
Updated?
It's the bottom of the first. So we can just leave this in the whole time. For those of you listening on the radio, we've got a little graphic on the screen that shows the score. And there you go.
Listening on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah. You're listening on the radio too up here. So now you can have it all. You can enjoy Ruscin and Zach and know what the heck is going on in the baseball game. If this isn't full service, I mean, I don't know what else can we do for you here? So we'll just leave that in the whole time. Does that work? Or maybe we get it scrolling on the bottom, and then we can like put in like such and such did this.
Oh yeah.
We could really go. Might be something. Let's see what this looks like now. Yeah, this is gonna be a game changer, DQ. Oh, look at that.
We have no updates on players.
Yeah. Well, they're playing
There's
right
no
now.
score. I mean, there's 0-0. So.
Yeah. Anyway, something we're trying here. See what happens. Here's the guy that found it on Amazon. You buy popcorn off Amazon?
I've never bought food off Amazon.
Okay.
Is it trustworthy?
I don't know. I don't know if I have either. All right. We'll check into it. We'll look into it. We'll get more details. Okay, we'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Well, what happens when you need to sell your home quickly and start building your dream home? Wendy in Bentonville faced this exact challenge, and she turned to Tara Limbird for help. Using her exceptional marketing strategies, Tara showcased Wendy's home to motivated buyers all throughout Bentonville, and the results were amazing. There were multiple offers, so a bidding war started, and the price went up to $17,000 above asking. Thanks to Tara's expertise, Wendy sold quickly and moved forward with building her dream home. Wendy highly recommends Tara and her team. You're looking to buy or sell a home. Accomplish your real estate dreams when you reach out to Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh team. At LindberghTeam.com, you click on Home Estimate, and you can find out what your home is worth in seconds from the Lindbergh team, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate. And the team that understands life happens, so if needed, Tara will let you out of the contract at any time. If I was selling my home, I'd contact Tara Lindbergh. You should too. LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com, or check out the over 1,000 5-star reviews by Googling Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Does that mean I'm an old fart?
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, full deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Vuelvo yo te traje. Pago ya el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. De mi aquí están mis anormales. Tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' las nenas nuevas, pa' los nenes, pa' la vida.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores.
The Big League Haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Hey, Arkansas fans, tired of cooking, cleaning, yard work, home maintenance? Move to Pinnacle Grove Senior Living, where you'll have all of the fun, none of the chores. Pinnacle Grove's transitional senior living, offering independent living, assisted living, memory care, so residents can find the right fit for their needs. Located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 for a Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Listeners are always asking me about QC Kinetics treatments. Hey, they want to know if they should consider it for their joint pain. Hey, if you're wondering if you are a good candidate, let's see if you answer yes to any of these questions. Hey, first question, is the quality of your life impacted by chronic pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or other joints? Trouble sleeping, walking, or just day-to-day movement? Next, do you want to avoid surgery and all the pain, the long recovery, and the uncertainty that comes with it? And most importantly, do you miss doing the things you love because joint pain is holding you back? If you answered yes to any of those, I'd bet you'd be a great candidate. So please don't wait. Call QC Kinetics right now and ask for your free consultation. Learn how the latest advances in regenerative medicine can get you lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Call 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
For over 29 years, Heartland Honda Power Sports and Marine has been a trusted family-owned dealership proudly serving Northwest Arkansas with exceptional customer service and a distinguished reputation, reflected in our outstanding Google reviews. Looking for a Honda Rancher ATV for the farm, a Pioneer or Talon side-by-side for the trails, or maybe a Goldwing CBR or Africa Twin for the open road? We've got them all, backed by our friendly, knowledgeable team and 5 Honda Red Level certified techs. Keep you riding strong. Experience the Heartland Honda difference today. Visit us in Springdale, exit 72 from I-49 just north of Cracker Barrel, or at heartlandhonda.com, where fun begins and service never ends. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, eye protection, close side nets and doors, and always wear seatbelts. Honda ATVs and side-by-sides are for riders 16 years and older.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
We're back. 877-377-6963 is how you can get in touch with us. And on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. I'm working on this box score thing. It's scrolling. Everything you want to know about the game is scrolling on the bottom of the screen now. I got it all in there.
Looks good.
Thank you. And if you're on the radio, we're not telling you the score. You have to go to YouTube and look at it. Them's the rules. We've got basketball tonight in Music City, USA.
This cat's more confusing than the fine print in my contract. What the hell's a diaper dandy or a dipsy-doo dunkaroo? A Windex man or a slam jam fam is that English that he parlez-vous. He calls some cat a PTPer. Can you say that jazz on TV?
I don't think.
The kooky speech I can't capiche and say that it's baloney, but Dickie B's okay by me. If you're not watching him, baby, you don't know Dick.
It is a 9 o'clock or thereabouts start tonight at Memorial Gym, Arkansas and Vanderbilt. SEC Network, TV. Radio starts at 8:30. There will be hog reaction. Be in Big C following the game sometime early Wednesday morning is when we expect to get on the air. There you go. Women's start at SEC tournament play tomorrow against Georgia at the Bon Secours Center in Greenville. No, it's in Greenville. In Greenville, South Carolina. Yeah. That's right. SEC Network has TV on that tomorrow afternoon. I think they play the second game of the day.
Yes, they're playing Georgia.
That's right.
Which they lost to at the last second the last time they played. Maybe even in overtime. So I'm hopeful.
Hoping for revenge.
Them. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially since Izzy Higginbottom was not on the All-SEC team.
Yes.
She's the leading scorer in the SEC.
Yeah, how about that? Little disrespect there because of the record, I guess.
Yeah. even with the record, right? Like,
Yeah.
you gotta put her on.
No. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, maybe that's a little motivation for them to get on a little run here in the conference tournament. It's their only way to get into the NCAA tournament is to win 5 games in 5 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only way in. All right. DQ's got the poll questions today. DQ?
Your poll questions. When you boil pasta and you need to drain it, do you use a strainer or just pour it out very carefully? 87% of people use the strainer. Are you planning on staying up late for the Arkansas game tonight? 65% of people said they're going to bed.
Yeah.
35% said they are staying up late.
Wow.
Do you crumble crackers in your soups? 67% of people said yes, they do. Have you ever been fired from a job? 51% said no, I'm perfect. 26% said yes, and I deserved it. And 22% said yes, and I didn't deserve it. And if you're at a vendor event, do you play guess the price when you pick something up? 55% of people said yes. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Thank you, DQ. You can join us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. Here's a text, giving up Arkansas basketball for Lent. Okay. Well, that means you would watch tonight and then not watch again. That's how that works. So that means you're committed to tonight's game at least. But I guess at the stroke of midnight, you turn it off, even if they're still playing.
Yeah, even if it's still going on. It won't be, though.
Hopefully not. Good Lord.
That would...
3-hour
something
game?
really wrong has happened.
There's like 100 fouls called if that's the case. I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility in this league. But maybe they'll have mercy with the whistles, knowing that it is a
It's late.
9 o'clock start. This, you know.
Do you think they take a nap?
Who?
Any of the players, the refs,
I'm
the
sure they do.
coaches? I want to know the schedule for a 9 p.m. start.
I mean, what are you going to do all day? You're just sitting around a hotel?
Yeah, you can't wake up super early to do like morning shoot around because
Right.
the game is in 12 hours from then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they did all day. It's a good question. But I mean, what do you eat like at 5? 6 for a 9 o'clock game? 6 maybe?
Maybe 5.
You get on the bus and go over there from the hotel?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd want to know what they do. What they did today.
Well, one of the I was on I was covering the team. It was one of the most boring days of my life. We had nothing to do. It was a Wednesday night game at 7. We get there Tuesday. We record some stuff. We send it back. So we have nothing to do for the early news at 5 and 6 on Wednesday. We go to the game, and then we're on after the game. So I'm rooming with this guy that's on the air, and DQ, he literally stayed in bed till 5 p.m. all day long. The shades were drawn. It was pitch black in there. And I'm just bored out of my mind.
Were you in the room?
Yes.
Where was it?
It was in Alabama.
You couldn't figure something to do in Tuscaloosa?
I couldn't. There was stuff I wanted to do, but I didn't have the car.
Oh.
I couldn't. I didn't have the keys. Ugh. Terrible day. It's a day that I rotted and did nothing
That's
in a hotel
crazy.
room all day.
There are some people who work jobs that aren't, typical timing. They don't have to get to work at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m.
Right.
And they have work in the afternoon or something, and they'll stay in bed pretty much until then. I don't know. That's just crazy to me.
I try to accomplish something before 10 a.m. Feel like half the day's over. And I haven't done anything. I don't like that. Anyway, this texter from Missouri is giving up basketball early for Lent. Okay. Fair enough. Megan doesn't like that Bob Goulet song that you played.
Sorry, Megan.
You won't have to hear it again today. You know, at the rate we're going, we may play it 2 more times.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, if Thero's out and nobody scores, they're not going to win. Like, it's just like they're not going to hold teams to 40 points and score 41. Like, that's just the way it's going to be, or not going to be. Somebody's got to put some buckets up there. I mean, that's just, you don't need me to tell you that.
I want Brazil to have a good game today.
Well, he did.
I'm still holding out hope for him.
We did last in the midweek last week.
Mhm.
Maybe he's good for one good game a week, and the other one's just going to be a turkey every time.
Yeah.
So tonight would be the good game, and then Saturday, he'll score 2 points again.
Yeah.
And maybe 2 points for the other team.
I don't know. I like watching him play. When he's on, he's pretty good because you see him, down low getting pretty much every rebound and everything.
Right.
So I have hope for him tonight.
Okay. There you go, Brazil. There's nothing to do in the hotel room. They're probably listening to this, or they're on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Okay. My dad prepared his whole day around staying up tonight. He's staying up.
What time did he get up? Or is he taking a nap later?
I think he was talking about taking a nap. I don't know. I spoke to him before lunch, so I don't know what he ended up doing in the afternoon.
Have you come up with your plan?
No.
Okay.
Just going to go for it. I do have some Girl Scout cookies that could maybe keep me awake a little while. I get a little drowsy after 10, 11 o'clock at night.
I think you're going to have to caffeine it a little bit
You think
more.
so?
Yeah.
Get on the bull.
Well, doesn't unsweet tea still have caffeine in it?
It does.
You
I
should
think.
have some of that.
I can do that. I'll bring it in here when it's in the dishwasher now. But Coach Lloyd at Bentonville West got me this lovely tumbler with Wolverine, the Wolverine logo on it and West basketball on it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like cut into the.
Yeah.
You know how they do?
The metal thing.
Yeah, very nice. Was not expecting that. So I'll be using that at some point when it's clean and ready to go. Yeah, he brought that up to us before the game on Friday night, so appreciate that. They play in the state tournament tomorrow over here in Springdale, which is where Zach is spending most of his time. Oh. Another thing I'm working on is I got to need 10 more minutes for this speaking thing next week.
You have 20 minutes of it?
No, I think I'm going to go 20, so I've got 10.
Oh.
And, pausing for laughs, DQ, that might get me all the way to 30. I mean, that very well be the case.
I thought you were supposed to do 30 minutes.
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Okay.
You might get 20. It'll give people a chance to, process what they've seen before the next speaker comes on to talk about whatever he's talking about or she's talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm halfway there. I got a bit on hospitality rooms.
That's good.
Yeah. The crock pot scale. I know you're not trustworthy of the crock pots, but you can judge your better hospitality rooms by how many crock pots are in there.
Mm-hmm.
You got 1, it's not that good. You got 5, you've got yourself a hospitality room right there.
So when other big schools like Bent West and Springdale and everything, do they make it? Is it up to like the booster club to do all that stuff, or is it up to the players' parents? Because when I was in high school and regionals and everything came to us, it was up to us. Like every player had to bring.
Really?
They had like a theme.
A dish?
Yeah, which I thought was insane.
I think it just depends.
Okay.
But yeah, somebody, and sometimes they cater it. Sometimes people make food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got to come up with Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like 5 meals.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot. and then snacks throughout the day because some of these in some of these sites they start going at 1 p.m. So I mean you gotta have something, and keep the drinks coming and all that, tea, coffee, water, whatever it may be. So yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. A lot of volunteers doing their part. Wonder if anybody will get thrown out. Last year I was at the Farmington at this foray, and somebody got tossed, a fan, on the last day. Yeah. Yeah, this woman was not happy about something. And then she wasn't happy that
she was getting thrown out.
That she was being asked to leave, Yeah. Yeah, afterwards I was leaving and she was just standing out there, by the door, kind of like fuming.
Yeah.
And I just kept on walking. But I had so many questions. But I didn't ask any of the questions.
Could you hear her?
I couldn't hear what she was saying in the headsets.
Oh, yeah.
But and she was on the other side of the gym. So, but I definitely watched it all go down. Like somebody's getting thrown out over there.
I saw a few parents get thrown out at Pee Wee.
It's
bad.
Yeah. It's not good, but it's also not surprising. I mean, people are dumb. Do dumb stuff. What does Colin Cowherd say? Sports and women are two things that make smart people do dumb things.
But whenever
right
at Elkins, our Pee Wee coordinator, there was zero tolerance for anyone screaming. Really. So if one parent even kind of like raised their voice at the refs a couple times, he immediately pointed at the police officer that was there and got him out of there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, man. I asked Grok what's going to happen in the ballgame tonight. This is fairly detailed. We'll do this after the break. It's the first time in history that I'm aware of AI breaking down a ballgame for you.
That hasn't happened.
It's never happened before. Not here, anyway. Some thoughts from Grok. Elon's AI thing. We'll get to that, and we've got another Sports Center update coming up in just a moment. Hang on.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
What is this, OnlyFans for bored people? Pretty much.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
This is Sports Center.
I'm Christine Lisi. Coming off a historic season, Saquon Barkley will become the highest paid running back in NFL history and the first $20 million plus per year running back. ESPN's Adam Schefter is reporting he and the Eagles agreed on a 2-year, $41 million extension. Vikings not using the franchise tag on quarterback Sam Darnold are still interested, though, in working to re-sign him. The Jets releasing receiver Devontae Adams, saving $30 million in cap space. Cowboys restructured receiver CeeDee Lamb's contract, creating $20 million in cap space. No shortage of positions Dallas could spend some of that money on, notes ESPN's Tim Hasselbeck.
Running back is probably the position where I think they could maybe get the most bang for their buck in terms of impact on their football team. I also think when you look at a complimentary receiver, I think looking at tight end, and you flip to the defensive side of the ball, I do think that you start to look at the secondary as places you can spend money.
NBA, another hit for the Mavericks on injury-wise, and it is a massive one. Kyrie Irving, torn ACL in his left knee, out the rest of the season. Irving, Dallas's best overall player this year, $43 million player option for next season.
Hey, it's your resident Super Bowl champ, Chris Candy, coming up Wednesday with NFL free agency less than a week away. I'll tell you the perfect landing spot for all the available players. It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Looking for the perfect way to invest in yourself or treat someone special? Image Medical and Aesthetics has an incredible offer. Right now, get your first month of GLP-1 semaglutide injections free when you purchase a 2-month supply at our special discounted rate. That's 3 months of weight loss support for the price of 2. With spring break and lake season just around the corner, now's the time to look and feel your best. Call Image Medical and Aesthetics today at 479-800-0011 to learn more.
Casano's Chicago-style pizza brings you the happiest of happy hours. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1 off drafts, well liquor, and wine. Casano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1 short domestics and $2 tall domestics. Don't forget, $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Casano's, your premier sports bar showing all your favorite teams. The place for the happiest hour, weekdays at 5. It's Casano's Chicago-style pizza.
Looking for the best way to save big this winter? WT Equipment has you covered with exclusive winter savings on Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors from New Holland. Choose your deal. 0% financing for 72 months or get a free loader with your tractor purchase. These powerful, fuel-efficient tractors are built for hard work and year-round reliability. And now, they come with unbeatable savings. Hurry in to WT Equipment before March 31st to lock in your deal. Visit us today or call 479-442-8284 for details.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late night bites.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
Hey, it's Ty Richardson, and I've got some exciting news to tell you about with CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers in both Russellville and in Fayetteville. After careful consideration and a lot of research, Keith Wilson and his team have decided to start cooking fries in beef tallow. They're always striving for the best quality, satisfaction, and to give you the best French fries. Experience them for yourself. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best. And let me tell you, the fries are too.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers or Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
It's back, the ultimate challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, we're going to see some more scattered showers this evening and overnight. That'll transition to a wet snow as colder air comes in after midnight. Could be a light coating in spots, but wouldn't matter too much. That'd melt off pretty quickly. The bigger deal is going to be the wind tonight, which could be gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour into tomorrow morning. Could be enough to cause isolated power outages and some light wind damage in spots. Watch those trash cans. And it turns colder. Temperatures in the 30s in the morning, highs to mid-upper 40s with sunshine. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we're back here on the program. Here is I put into Grok, the AI thing on Twitter, X, whatever it is. Someone brought this up yesterday. I didn't know what it was. Sure enough, there it is. So I'm like, who wins the ball game tonight? And Grok told you a few things about the game and what time it is and all that stuff. And here's something. The game's outcome will depend on how Arkansas executes against a Vanderbilt team that's currently seen as the stronger side. A win would be a significant boost for Arkansas, especially on the road, while a loss, particularly a blowout, could hurt their NCAA tournament resume, as noted in discussions about their metric. All I can say now is tune in at 9 p.m. Central Time to find out what happened. Okay. So Grok sees what we all see, that, they get blown out. It could be trouble for the old tournament resume. And if they win, then maybe Vanderbilt. And again, it depends on all the people in the neighborhood, like Georgia, Oklahoma, what all happens kind of with all those people near each other in the ball game here. Right now, Lenardi says the SEC is getting 10 for sure, but Georgia and Arkansas are on the bubble but in. OU and Texas are out right now. OU doesn't play till tomorrow. They're facing Missouri at home at Venerable Lloyd Noble Arena. Auburn's got an A&M tonight on the road. A&M needs that one. Good luck. Kentucky's hosting LSU tonight. Mississippi State and Texas tonight on the SEC Network at 8. I'm sorry, it's 7, 8 Eastern. And Vanderbilt. So a couple more games. A couple of games tomorrow, obviously of significance. But tonight, Texas, Mississippi State, Arkansas, Vanderbilt. Kind of that first four, last four neighborhood with some things to sort out with 2 games left in the regular season. So it's going to be intriguing to watch it all play out in the middle of the night tonight. Fueled by caffeine. I don't know how you stay awake for this. A lot of coffee, I guess. I mean, like if you're playing or coaching or whatever, like gotta hit the coffee, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what you gotta do.
You have to have something.
Yeah. Some sort of enhancement. Some sort of stimulant to get through it. Well, they put out what was in the gift bags at the Oscars the other night, DQ.
Okay.
Valued at around $200,000 per gift bag. I know, right?
Okay, what was in them?
Okay. According to CNBC, the collection includes cannabis products, a 4-night stay at a resort in the Maldives. That's $23,000 right there.
Okay.
A $5,200 stay at a Barcelona hotel, and then a Ancestry DNA $25,000 VIP family history experience in which a genealogist builds the nominee's family tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Your own genealogist. Courtesy of the Academy for Motion Picture Arts and Sciences.
This was for all the nominees?
Everybody that, the presenters, I think.
Okay.
I think that's who gets it. Also, a $240 John Booz cutting board.
That's nice.
Skincare products from a Swiss brand, Instidium. Luxury pocket squares from Daniel Ashley, the company, valued at $1,570. So,
I didn't know.
You're in it for the cutting board, right?
Yeah, that's what I would want.
Right. You want to go to the Maldives?
Trip, I guess.
$23,000.
I don't know why you would want your ancestry thing.
Well, these celebrities go on that Finding My Roots show.
Yeah,
So there's some kind of curiosity.
But then there's a good chance, though, They would. They already know it.
Yeah. Do you worry about it because you don't want to be, quote unquote, in the system?
Yeah.
I
I don't want it.
That's what I thought.
I'm not giving my blood to anybody.
I think you spit in the tube. I don't think you give
Oh,
them
you
blood.
can-
Now, for the $25,000 package, you may have to give
You,
blood.
I don't know. Yeah, you probably do. You probably don't have to give blood.
The big question is, say, they have an option on some of these things where, like, they can tell you if you could get some sort of terrible disease.
Yeah.
Would you want to know or not? See, I go back and forth on that.
I
'Cause
think.
what a card to play when someone disappoints you. You know, in 20 years I'm going to be dead, and this is the thanks I get.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate card to
Like,
play over people.
Oh, you presented at the Oscars,
Yeah.
and now because of it, you find out you're gonna die.
That's right. Yeah, you carried certain traits for certain terrible things to happen to you. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think I would. I wouldn't want that.
You don't want to know?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm good with how much I know right now.
You have plenty of knowledge.
I have all the data I need.
Bob and Branson texted in, were there any good movies in the gift bag? That was not clear in the article. But they will start streaming the Best Picture winner on Hulu on March 17th. Anora.
Okay. I'll watch it.
You got Hulu, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Someone does.
There it is.
I don't know who.
Somebody definitely has Hulu. Oh, Lord. There you have it, everybody.
I do think I want to watch the movie that won Best Animated. Flow. It was called Flow.
Okay.
It was the first Latvian film to ever, I think, be nominated, but for sure win.
Okay.
And it was cute. It was about a little cat.